Hello and welcome to this solution to the Activity Lab exercise. For this solution, we created a new project with the application name Activity Lab without any starting activity. Once the project was created, we simply needed to right-click on the main package of our Java code, select New, select Activity, and blank activity, and that would open the form for creating our first activity, described in the lab exercise. After filling out the activity generating form, as per the instructions in the lab exercise, we'll have generated the first activity.java file and the activity first.xml and menu first.xml, as well as some other assets. The code for this exercise should be contained in the first activity.java. So let's open that now. First, we need to define our tag string constant to be used in our logging. We define it as a private static final string constant, which is best practice for defining variables of this type. We then set it to the class string of the first activity, which can be written manually or auto-generated as we see here in this method call. We already had our onCreate method generated when creating the activity, so we only need to add our onStart, our onResume, our onPause, and our onStop and onDestroy. Once we overrid these methods, we added a call to the super of each method and a call to the debug level of logging. Before we start our application, let's configure a filter so that we will only see the log messages we just added. You can use the key combination of Alt-6 or simply press the Android debug view or DDMS view. In the logcat view, we will select the pull-down filter option and select Edit Filter Configuration. We can set the filter to only show logs with the tag first activity, on only logs that come from the package that we have declared for this application. Now we will only see logs that we have added to our activity here for this exercise. So let's start our application. We see as the application launched, we receive the callbacks for onCreate, onStart, and onResume. Now, if we press the Home button, we see the additional callbacks for onPause and onStop, with the onDestroy callback not being called. Now let's reopen our still running application by pressing the Recent Applications button and selecting our application. We see that the onStart and onResume are called again as expected. Now if we press the back button instead of the home button, we see that the onPause, onStop, and finally onDestroy are called after this activity has been popped from the application stack. Thank you for joining us in this solution to the Activity Lab exercise. Join us next time when we take a look at intents and passing data between activities with intents.